All right, what to do? It's your boy Daffy. Today we're back here with some more Overwatch news, and I will probably be playing this video actually. Maybe. All right, man. So very exciting stuff. So season 3 of Overwatch 2 starts tomorrow. I believe at around 10 to 11 or 12 p.m. I'm not exactly sure. Somewhere along that time. We have the biggest. We have the biggest batch of patch notes I have ever seen in my entire time playing Overwatch. Besides transition from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. This is nuts. So credits to Overwatch Cavalry on Twitter for getting all of this together in like a nice clean format. I tried to look on the official Overwatch site, but I couldn't really find anything that was like in this neat of a format. So we got a lot to talk about. All right. So starting off, all heroes ultimate charge retained reduced from 30 to 25%. I think this is a fine change. I don't really feel any sort of way about it. Honestly, that 5% difference, I mean, most good players were going to get that anyway in a shorter amount of time, but this kind of levels it out. This will probably hit harder in lower ranks, maybe to like gold to plat, but I mean, this is fine. Augmented fusion driver for Orisa, damage fall off range reduced from 25 to 15 meters. I'm confused what this means for myself. I would have to see this. Is this the actual impact of it, or is this I don't, because the fall off range, I'm confused on this. Like, so is this saying that Orisa can now move 25 meters during the fusion drive, but now she's able to move only 15? I think that's what that's saying instead of damage fall off range, because I can't really think of anything else. Yeah, I really can't think of anything else. Everything that's fine. Honestly, the fusion driver wasn't really the majority of the problem with Orisa anyway. It's a lot of it is the fact that she can just put out so much damage and how much sustain she can take. It's crazy. Ramatra Annihilation, we already talked about that in my last video. Go check that out. But damaging enemies with the ultimate now slows the duration timer down instead of pausing it entirely. Lasts up to 20 seconds. So I was correct. It's this very slow. It starts with 3 or whatever, and it's go 3, 2. Okay, so that's fine. Reinhardt cooldown on his charge reduced from 8 to 7 seconds. Rein buff. Okay, lovely. That's nice. 1 second. Sure. Fire strike damage increased from 90 to 100. That's strong. That is very strong. Fire Strike is a very risky anyway. As far as Fire Strike goes, when I say risky, I mean like the cooldown on it for the amount of damage that you're doing and how slow it kind of is. I don't know. I don't know. 100 damage though is very strong. So if you get caught lacking with that, if you're a Tracer, you take 50 damage. If you're a Ana, you get a little bit of damage in a team fight. You get hit by that. That's raps. So very good, very good. Earth Shatter, direct hit damage reduced from 250 to 170. That kind of sucks. I don't know. I don't like that. I mean, it did feel a little strong, but also it does kind of make sense. Knockdown duration increased from 2.5 to 2.75 seconds. Ooh. To 3 buffs so far on 1 nerf. Rocket Hammer knockback impulse reduced from 10 to 6. I like this. I like this. The Rocket Hammer knockback wasn't that something that I really felt. Me personally, just for my playstyle, I main support and I'm usually in the back line or mid line, and I try not to get as close to a Reinhardt as possible. But for myself, when I play tank or something like that, that is felt. Like if you're playing Sigma gets slapped up by Rein. So this does make sense. I like this. Ultimate cost change to ultimate cost across the board. View patch notes for more. Okay, I'll look at that in a second. Roadhog. Whole hog, a maximum duration increase from 6 to 8 seconds? I mean, like with the Kitsune, that's gonna be ridiculous, man. It's already Whole hog is already very strong. I think to compensate for how he kind of got gutted, they're adding this in, so he's not like super unviable, but I don't maybe they take the damage down a little bit so it's not as scary if you're right in front of it, but I don't know. But you shouldn't be in front of a hog anyway, but I know I see the vision. Winton, barrier projector health reduced from 700 to 650. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, if you're caught lacking within a Winston bubble and your supports like are cut off from healing you entirely, I don't really know if this 50 damage is going to change a whole lot. But that is very interesting to. Okay, I thought that was Winston's health himself, because Winston's already very tanky. Okay. Let's see. Ball. Base health reduced from 600 to 450. Shield health increased from 0 to 150. Okay, so yeah, this is what I was afraid of. So when Hog died, I started seeing a lot more Wrecking Ball start doing what he was doing, and he was terrorizing some of these DPS, man. Like Wrecking Ball, like going in and smacking the shit out of these Sojourns. I'm starting to see it a lot in Masters right now. It's wild. Like a good ball is damn near unkillable unless you have like a Sombra or Zen with Discord on him, or like a a Reaper or Honor Sleeping him or something like that. But a good ball knows how to like control the map, terrorize that backline. It's crazy. Pile Driver cooldown reduced from 10 to 8 seconds. Ooh, oh, that's Minefield. Arming time reduced from 1.5 to 1 second. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Ball's going to be a menace this season. Interesting. The Sombra's going to get a lot of play. Tor's probably going to get a bit of play as well. Interesting. Junker Queen base health increased from 425 to 450. I mean, I would rather that be like 475, honestly, but I see what they're going for. I don't know if this 425 is going to go a whole lot, because what's she going to be? Is she going to be at 675 with her shout? She might. So actually is probably going to be exponential. Okay. Interesting. I like that. Okay, so they're kind of wising up that they're kind of shoving they're pushing the Junker Queen agenda. Okay, that's what I like to see, because I like Junker Queen as a character, man. I think she's very fun. I think her playstyle is very fun. Putting damage in with her primary fire, and then occasionally getting a melee so you can get some more healing on top of the slash, the charge, the knife. You know what I mean, though. She is very fun. I will say the Overwatch 2 roster, like the newer characters like Kiriko, Ramatra, Sojourn, Junker Queen, they're all very fun to play. The fun factor is like up here. So and not even just because they're new characters, but literally just how they play compared to all these other characters that were established in the previous game. It's very different and it's very exciting. So okay, good stuff so far. Cassie, combat role, movement is no longer blocked by enemy player collision. Peacekeeper, primary fire fall off range increased from 20 to 25 mil. Ooh, Cassidy buffs. I'm scared. So Mercy boosted Cassidy is going to be on a fucking tear. Which Cassidy was already strong before this. Cassidy was already getting a lot of play, but like this felt like more of like a bug fix. I feel like this should have been there anyway, but I mean, yeah, he's gonna be just like diving through tanks and all that. Oh, interesting. I do like that. 20 to 25. That's strong. I feel like they're gonna take that back. I'm calling it now. They're gonna take that back. I don't know why they would. I don't really see the reason for this, honestly, because Cassidy was already a mid-range character, and trying to increase his range game even more, we have other options like Ashe or not really Sojourn. I mean, with the railgun, but like you really shouldn't be taking Sojourn more than like 30-ish meters. You know what I mean? Junkrat, concussion mine, maximum damage reduced from 120 to 100. Thank God, man. They might as well take him out of the game. 120 on a mine. I don't know what they were thinking. Like I was screaming. You can even go back to my old videos. I was screaming up and down that Junkrat was ridiculous. He still is. I think his ultimate is fucking ludicrous with how fast it is. Like you had to basically pray if you're not playing a hit scan character. Like it's awful. So Soldier 76 heavy pulse rifle, number of shots to reach maximum recoil increased from 4 to 6, recoil reduced 12%. Not okay. So I already play a lot of Soldier. I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited because the recoil reduced. I don't know how I feel about that. I think you are lowering the skill ceiling a little bit, actually a lot of it, with the recoil increase. But Soldier doesn't do a ton of damage per shot anyway. It's just accuracy. It's accuracy, and I feel like with this they are trying to cater towards your mid-rank players with this, because I mean in Masters, GM, high diamond, people are going to be tearing through with Soldier anyway because they're used to the recoil patterns and all that. So making this easier for them, which is good, but I feel like this is helping out a lot of the lower ranked players, the mid-ranked players, and a lot of newer players. They're kind of getting their hands on it for the first time. I will say that like when I first played Soldier, after like that first adjustment Overwatch went with the recoil, it felt very, very weird at first, but it definitely is doable. Sombra machine pistol damage per projectile increased from 7 to 7.5. Okay. Hack health pack hack duration increased from 30 to 45 seconds. 2 Sombra buffs. Okay. I did kind of feel like her machine pistol was a little weak per shot, but I really didn't. It's not really that much of an issue because like the hacked, damage increase that they receive, so it kind of leveled out. But this, okay, so that's very good. Ball getting 3 buffs, and then Sombra getting 2 buffs. Very good, very good. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Torbjorn deploy turret base health reduced from 250 to 225. I mean, that's fine. You should be targeting the turret anyway. But again, lower ranks, they don't really do that. So we will see. Widowmaker base health reduced from 200 to 175. Yes, 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 yes. Ideally, I want her to go to 150, right? Like, perfect world, like, everything goes my way. I have something in my eye. Oh my God, hold on. Sorry, I had an eyelash in my eye. Perfect world, I want her to go to 150, right? I will take this. I will take this because she is a good widow. Will just shut a whole team down. It is astonishing how much a one shot headshot. It's astounding how much a one-shot headshot can affect a whole team fight. It's crazy. It's crazy. You can get picked off rip out of spawn by a widow. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do. Not saying there's nothing you can do about it. You can hide, you can play a wall, but you gotta change your play style. You gotta shift everything around. Your team formation can go from this to leaning all the way like this across a corner. If your tank doesn't know how to properly adjust, you're gonna be in for a bad time. You know what I mean? Very good, very good, interesting. And also, your tank should be diving here anyway, but the problem is that she has a lot. She had the grapple was so quick to get out of, so if they nerfed the grapple, I wouldn't be mad, but I can see what I didn't do. If I have another eyelash in my eye, I'd be pissed. All right, here we go with the supports. Ana, biotic grenade, effect duration reduced from 4 to 3.5 seconds. Ana's actually pretty strong right now, and I don't really hate this. I think it's fine. Ana can 2-tap a tracer right now, which is very strong. Her healing's still great. The biotic grenade, so wonderful for duels on top of the sleep as well. So I mean, I'm not mad at this. I understand why. Brigitte, repair pack, healing over time reduced from 55 to 50 per second. That kind of sucks. Applying repair pack now instantly heals for 25 health on impact. Ooh, so that's why I took the, okay. So you're really not going to be feeling this too much. You'll be feeling it off of her inspire, but not as much as a direct repair pack. Interesting. Okay, I like that. I do like that. A brig buff, I like that. Okay, and there will be also, she's gonna be getting her rework either this mid-season or most likely season 4, but we will see. Mercy, I've been hearing about all these Mercy changes. I've seen the crying, so I'm scared to look at this. Is that Zenyatta? Oh, I'm not even gonna look at that. Guardian Angel, cooldown increase from 1.5 to 2.5 seconds. Ooh. Heal, holding the backwards directional input and canceling the ability with jump now moves 20% slower. So is that, are they nerfing her super jump? Is that what I'm reading? Ooh. Healing per second reduced from 55 to 45. Healing is increased by 50% for allies under half health. Oh my God. Yo, what? All right, that's pretty strong. Regeneration passive removed. Bro, she introduced the ability in the game. What? Yo, that's funny. I mean, to be honest, Mercy was like damn near a tank. Like if she's like in Guardian, or if she's like in her Valkyrie and she's flying around and you're trying to shoot her, it's like she's damn near a tank. Like it's hard to kill her, so I get it. New passive, sympathetic recovery. Mercy heals herself for 25% of healing done with her staff. Caduceus, is it Caduceus? I'm gonna say Caduceus, with the Caduceus staff. So in Valkyrie, she's gonna be damn near unkillable again. But I would assume she still has the regular support passive where they regen health. I would assume, because if not, that sucks. Zenyatta, Orb of Destruction, ammo increase from 20 to 25. It got good. Zen buffs, yes! Woo! God is good, God is great. When was the last time Zen actually got a buff? Hold on. Zen got a buff. Oh, he got a buff from the beta. I guess. Okay, interesting. Oh wait, hold on, this is Overwatch 2. I mean, yeah, and then, okay, so right around like 2020. Interesting. Okay, very, very interesting. Interesting stuff, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So I'm curious. I think Ball's gonna get a lot of play, right? I think that Mercy players, I'm praying for y'all, man. Brig, I don't know if Brig's gonna get a ton of play off this. I think her presence is gonna be slightly more felt, but she's still very risky to play. Ramatra, honestly, I think Ramatra's gonna get the same amount of play. Honestly, I don't really see Ramatra going anywhere. It's just people are gonna have to adjust his ultimate differently. I would assume with this that Ramatra probably got hit the hardest because he's the easiest tank to get your ult with. You know what I mean? Like he can get pretty damn quick. Nothing in Doomfist with this either. That's interesting. That's sick. Bro, they got that shot for shot from the intro of the first season, man. That's awesome, man. Dude, that's gonna be dude, that's awesome, man. Yes, give me more third party. Bro, give me Star Platinum Ramatra. Give it to me, just give it to me. Oh, man. So I'm very excited, man. Let me know, what do you guys think? How are you guys feeling about the upcoming season of Overwatch 2, man? Are you guys gonna love it, or do you think you hate it? How are you feeling, man? Who's your main? Let me know in the comments down below, man. As usual, make sure you guys leave a like on the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, and yeah, it's me, your boy Daffy, guys. I will see you in the next video, all right? Peace.